street teamer.
Beyond like that, it's like I've been like I remember when Kottonmouth, I came to Kottonmouth way back where Eagles and all them guys weren't old enough to get in the club.
So what were you doing before this? Like before this whole, before the like
I was surface expression and running a nightclub with Kevin. We were booking Kevin Dinger, the manager of the band, was booking large acts, especially at Austin, moved down. Before they had to change the name, they already had their first name, you know, Lagwag and all these bands, Korn. Remember they playing smaller clubs named Cotton? Like I was standing there at the door guy taking, alright, you're on the left side, you know, setting up the beers, waters, and kind of, you know, trickles up and all those things. Like, you know, as the S-rate production was growing, and became, you know, involved in managing bands and stuff like that, so stayed in-house Kevin. And then here's the wave secret. Before I started all doing that, I was actually worked for a common sessions on into the big machine. Saw how that wasn't me. Yeah, too much of what they say, outlaw rebel and all that. And then the Taxman evolved from, you know, I have a family member at one time who worked for the government as the treasurer of this, I'm not going to name the state or anybody. And then that's when I started counting like 30 paycheck. And so we don't even see it.
Yeah.
And that's all. And then that's through the family and all that. And started understanding the big machine where our money goes and all that. And, you know, want to tap into the system a little bit to stay out of the red, but you also want to keep a little bit so you can find your lifestyle as an individual, you know, spiritually and everything. To take the knowledge and what I've learned over the years of that and try to, you know, not become a big corporation or anything like that. But the big corporations run the company, but, you know, if I'm not funding them, if I'm funding them to stay out of the red, at least I'm not funding them a whole lot like a lot of them. And then back to the church level, it's like, you know, I pay all these money to these churches, and they're going to go to all these big churches, but right over here on the other side of the block, there's people starving right over here. I can't give the money to them instead, you know? That's a whole other thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Go down that room, run all day. But we're here to have fun, bring the people knowledge, and, you know, see what we do best.
All right. So pretty much we covered the movie, we covered, you know, music, and the whole persona itself. I mean, what's the deal with your outfit? Like, what's the meaning for some of the stuff that you're wearing?
Back to, like I said, you know, makeup is, you know, right. When you step on stage, you know, it'd be like a speaker speaking to the public and everything. Yeah, the president always gets to wear a suit and tie. For me, it's like the anti-hero, you know. I could wear a suit and tie, but I sort of trashed it up. Sort of like, you know, victim on the armband is sort of, you know, is a symbol. You know, hey, there's victims in society today, you know, or like me or you or other people that are struggling. And then the chain is sort of like my war of ideas, my chain and collar always come like a symbol that comes like from within, you know. This is like, hey, don't let me out, you know. And also, a lot of people don't understand, also, if somebody can't hear you or read lips, they read sign language. Yeah. So this is sort of also I use visuals to hey, I'm chained to the truth. All of a sudden, people can read you. Right. Well, if I hold a megaphone in this hand and we're talking, it's a symbol that it's coming from here to here, close to my heart. You know, it's coming within, and that's. Some people, how you wear that? You know, it's actually, hey, if I had the whatever I forgot what they're called, the the sign language person standing next to me, and then it didn't be a little simpler, but, you know, that's talking on TV, and the person sign language what you're saying, and they're like an interview, and like that. This is sort of like a symbol to change the truth on things on within. And then everything on the back is sort of like things that I believe in and the way I feel, and, you know, add what things that I think are, you know, simple or cool or whatever I'm comfortable with. Like that time of error, like when I was Don't Believe the Hype, I pulled out all my vinyl volumes and my vinyl that I bought for Public Enemy, and I was like, yeah, you know, that was a major band in my life growing up, you know. Wow, they were late 80s and everything, like, you know, wow, like, Don't Believe the Hype, just like I said, fuck the bullshit, you know? Like, and then everything evolves from there, and then old punker things, growing up on the beach and in Hollywood, and growing up in Southern California from LA to San Diego, as a single mom, you know, hanging out with old punkers and taking things a little cheaper to buy and kids, you know, than some things. And then the majority of a lot of my stuff was all hand-me-downs, you know, and then I started putting them all together and it evolved from there, you know, to where I've come and certain.
Thank you very much for considering Treasure. This is one of the coolest interviews I've done. You're a huge hero of mine. You have been for a while now, and, you know, I'm buying everything I can that I've, you know, had you in it. The corporate CD I bought, like, out of nowhere. Like, I saw this box in this local record shop, and it had, like, all kinds of, just like a little corporate, like a little cardboard stand-up of a Freedom of the State of Mind. Yeah, you know? And I saw that, and it was like 10 or 15 CDs, and I was like, what are these guys? I've never heard of you guys before. And I picked it up, and I put it in, and I listened to it. I got, like, Christian Murdered Indians, like, on buying CD. Well, it was like $10. And turned a bunch of people onto it. The cameraman ended up liking it, and giving him some solid comments. I listened to my radio show some night. Dude, that was that song I think you were saying we were...
Yeah, I was like in a slump, and I'm like, man, I need to hear something good, and Dave put that song on, I'm like, yes.
Dude, I have to slow down to keep myself deep with that, dude. I'm like, keep going 100 miles an hour. Yeah. And then go, oh, alright. Like some of the Kottonmouth songs, I get all excited, and then I'm going 100 miles an hour, I got about, alright, slow down, don't amp out too quick.
So basically, like I said, you're going to do your own. For me to get fun to get this all wrapped up, you know, I'm supposed to do it with that accident, didn't see it, I was trying to time. Never able to get one going, and I